Hi fellas. Quick question. Donald Trump, more or less on his own, made people realise how fake the present media is. I don't disagree with him, I've thought it for years. And you duly elected him, which is, thank heavens you did. He's the only person that's speaking the truth about Islam and immigration and the far left, the hard left, who are committed to disinheriting our kids from the past to any kind of decent future. They want savage Sharia, they want jihad to dominate the US and the UK because they think, it'll be good for their careers. But we don't realise sooner or later they'll take jihad, will take all their houses, all their kids off them, every penny they've got, and kill them or leave them destitute. It really will. This is what it says in the Quran they must do. I want to know, if you decided to believe President Trump, and quite rightly too, and people in the UK, especially people in Britain, it's dawned on them that this Tommy Robinson character really has been telling the truth, that he's been telling the truth about the Quran, that despite being wiped off several social media platforms over many, many years. Why do you believe the fake media regarding, less well-financed organisations like Britain First or For Britain? So you don't believe Tommy Robinson's a racist? Neither do I. I've been posting stuff for donkey's years. Good on you, Tommy, for speaking the truth. There's not many of you do. Not many people in Britain do speak the truth about savage Islam. Why do you necessarily accept this same fake news narrative about likes of Britain First, UKIP, especially UKIP, For Britain? It's the same fake news narrative from the same overpaid journalists paid via the fake news network. So you've chosen not to believe it about Tommy, and I agree with you on that, but there's still a little bit of lingering doubt. Oh, that Golding's got a foreign sounding name. Oh, well, yeah. Well, if he's telling you the truth about wicked, evil jihad and 1450 years of massacres, genocide, theft, human slavery, which was, Muhammad's speciality. He was a slave dealer. He was. Believe it or not, he wasn't very gentle. It's in the Quran and the Hadiths and the Sunnah. He was a slave dealer and a killer and a warlord, basically, a general, a gangster, call him what you will. So why do you believe the false narrative regarding, as I say, the smaller groups? It's the same fake news from the same outlets, BBC, CNN, Sky, the same people that try and label Tommy far right, Nazi bigots, by these idiot classists. Do you know what a classist is? Britain and USA is riddled with classism. It's exactly the same as racism, where you hate someone because of their racial origins, but classism is far more endemic in the UK. This is why these good job Labour Party people work for the council and work as teachers. I know one or two of them, so I know what they do for a living. And, working in the county council rent office or the council tax office or the teachers or the universities, they're classists. As soon as they start, you can see it very quickly, as soon as you start expressing any support for Tommy Robinson or, I say, Britain First, I've had it on Britain First support pages. Mentioned quite often by that mock the right jerk, the fired teacher, the teacher who joined Islam and lost his job because of it. No wonder he's so committed. Who constantly posts things about, raw gammon at Britain First. Well, if it wasn't one of this ideology, why would he care about them eating gammon or not? Obviously, he's a convert. He's a convert, like a lot of them, but knows nothing about the Prophet. Nothing about the Prophet's life. Nothing whatever about the Prophet's war crimes. Or if he does, he covers it very well. More likely. So just bear in mind, when people are being labelled with these virtue signal names from the left wing, like Nazi, bigot, racist, supremacist, whatever, just remember, it's all to cover up the crimes of Islam. The 1450 years of massacres, genocide. Go on Google now, look up, or on YouTube, look up the Armenian genocide. that come up where 1.5 million or 2 million Christians, old Armenian Christians, were massacred in the most painful, despicable ways they could dream of, just like it says to do in the Quran. It says, torment them, take their land, take their houses, sell their kids. This is what it says about all of us, the Jews, the Christians, the Hindus, the Sikhs. This is how wicked Islam really is. Okay, just bear in mind, guys, the only thing I can see basically between Tommy and Britain First, there's a few issues, you know, regarding their viewpoints on immigration and what have you, multiculturalism. But basically, I know full well from people I know in southern England that Tommy's got a lot of rich financiers, which sadly Britain First hasn't yet. But I think people are going to wake up to this, because they're still pointing out the radical hate preachers, they're still pointing out our mass grooming gangs. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts that Paul Golding and Britain First should be getting a lot more support than they already are. I mean, look at it the other day on Saturday. I was with him in Manchester. The only ones to stand opposite Disbury Mosque and say needs shutting down, it needs bulldozing, or you know, it needs sorting out, because they're still getting hate preachers that are banned in Egypt. They're banned in radical Pakistan, where they kill gays, but they allow them to speak here. How atrocious is that? They're too radical for the Sharia Pakistanis, who burn down churches and kill Christians and kill gays and kill whatever bisexuals or whatever. But it's okay for him to come and preach here at Didsbury, just up the road in Manchester. Did you know this? This is a new one on me. I'll see you guys. There you go. And if Mock the Right wants to repost this with a little big smile or whatever, feel free to do so, because to me, mate, you're just a wonker. You're a total wonker who's covering up the crimes of Islam. Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye.